Good morning, twins. Good morning, good morning. Let's do a reading. It is Wednesday, the 7th of December. I'm so excited. We are going away for the week. Well, not really for the week. We're going away for a couple days. For 3 days, and then it's my birthday. So if you want a reading for 20% off, head to the link in my bio because on Saturday, it finishes. Okay. So let's see. Divine Masculine, what do you want? I'm hearing, this is what dreams are made of by Hilary Duff. That's literally what I'm hearing in my head. Specifically, this is what dreams are made of. Wow, okay. Challenging times and refusing to see. There's something that your third eye is trying to show you today, Divine Feminine. Well, that your Divine Masculine is trying to show you. Anything that isn't in the realm of love, get rid of it. Because you're refusing to see the love. This is a trauma response here. For some of you, you are really having trouble. You're like shielding yourself without knowing it. And you don't want to be doing that. There is a certain aspect of you. It's not as black and white as, oh, like I can't love you, Divine Masculine. It's not for some of you. It will be that. For others of you, it's more than that. It's something deep and something subconscious. It's a behavior, it's a pattern, it's something that you do that you don't realize more, and that you're sort of refusing to see. You might be a little bit arrogant at this point in time. So if you want things to move forward, set the intention with your spirit guides to see what it is that you might be resisting seeing. You need to see only love. For some of you, it could be, something that like you're not realizing that it's a behavior or a pattern from either past relationships or childhood that you have. One sec. Darkest fears, control, and heart chakra. There is something that you are trying to control, and it seems like it's in the realm of some of your biggest fears. So when you find yourself in this space of resistance, of resentment, of a challenging situation in regards to your Divine Masculine, or when it comes to interacting with your Divine Masculine, I want you to do the counterintuitive. I want you to do the opposite. So whatever you feel that you are needing to do, I want you to do the opposite, okay? So because you're not realizing that it's a little bit of like a control thing, like a trauma response or a control thing. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not what we're wanting, okay? It's not what you're wanting, and it's stopping you, it's blocking your heart chakra in some way. For the most part, a lot of you guys that are going to be resonating with this message, for the most part, your heart chakra is open to receiving love. But there's something about in challenging moments, you're refusing to see, or you're not seeing, where you withhold love. Oh, that's what that is. Where are you withholding love in those challenging moments because of your darkest fears, in order to control the narrative, in order to control the situation, in order to not appear weak? That is a big one for some of you. Or some of you, it's going to be as simple as like, oh, well, am I giving in, or am I teaching them that that's okay behavior? There are certain things, like, you don't need to pull them up on anything, on everything. Your Divine Masculine is you, so they know what is right or wrong as much as you know what's right or wrong. So if you know that a certain behavior or something is wrong, then they intuitively know it, and they're not going to do it. But you might perceive them as doing it even when they're not. Okay? What else, Divine Masculine? So just really be wary of withholding love in those challenging moments. You might be refusing to see that that's what you do, and then in return, that's what you get. So you're blocking your own flow. It's not always the Divine Masculine. Well, in all cases, whatever your Divine Masculine is doing that you don't like, you're doing that too. Might not be in the exact same way, and it might not be as direct, but you're doing that in some area of your life, which is causing your Divine Masculine to to interact with you that way. And it's not about like, oh, well, I'm just reacting to what the divine masculine is showing me. No, like you are the same being. You are the same being in two different bodies. Yes, they have their own life. Yes, they have their own free will. But when it comes to the dynamics of the twin flame, you are them. So if you're being avoidant and dismissive and whatever, where are you doing that in your life? Are you being avoidant and dismissive with your friends, your family, your job, yourself? It might not be toward your masculine, but your divine masculine is a mirror. They are showing you. They are showing you what you are not, what you are refusing to see. And that's why sometimes it's challenging. That's why it's your darkest fears. What else, divine masculine? Oh. The divine masculine is saying it's time for you to spread your wings. You spread your wings. Hence why this situation is coming up. You're getting the opportunity to do that, divine feminine, in this situation. It's time for you to embrace your darkest fears and understand that they only have as much weight as you give them. Where my lashes gone? There. Awaiting results. So you are awaiting results over something. Divine masculine wants to bring attention to that. Tell us about this awaiting results. You need to find balance in the waiting. So this is why this situation's coming up today. For some of you, you're going to glaze right on past this. You're going to move past this really beautifully, and your connection will continue to evolve in a positive direction. Others of you, this might be a little more challenging, just a little bit, but it's okay, because the harder the challenge, the bigger the reward. Don't envy those who seem to have it easier than you, because they all have their struggles. Some of those struggles you would see and be like, thank God I'm not going through that. Coming together. So you might view this challenge, your darkest fear, you're refusing to see that this is one of your darkest fears and refusing to see how you contribute to this situation coming about. It's the control aspect. You might sort of like see this situation as like, this isn't, there's no coming back from this, like this isn't good. But it's you guys are actually coming together. So through the conflict, you guys are coming together, which is important here. The conflict, the inner conflict in regards to what you are reacting to. So remember, when you're finding it difficult, sink into that energy and lean back in your divine feminine energy. You don't need to control the situation. You don't need to over assert yourself. Teach. This is something, let your divine masculine teach you. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Your divine masculine is trying to teach you something, trying to teach you through this. Look at this, lead. So they know exactly, on a higher self level, intuitive level, they know that this situation, even though it might be uncomfortable, they know it's necessary for you guys. They know it. And they know that this is a teachable moment for them, for you. They know that the connection is coming to a point where it's make or break. Like, are we doing this? And they are ready. They've taken on that role. And they know that this is a situation that you guys can win. You just need to be willing. Hence why they're giving you this message. This message isn't coming from me. This is coming from the divine masculine energy, the divine masculine collective. So let's get some tarot. All right, divine masculine. He wants to know about this. Two of Cups. So remember, you guys are always connected. That's what they want you to know. Even through the hard times, we are always connected because we are one. King of Swords. Okay, so this is like, I feel like this is them saying like, I'm coming in with some like important information, or I'm asserting myself in an important way that might trigger you. I'm going to take these three. King of Cups, High Priestess, Ace of Wands. Okay, so they're coming in a certain way, right? Or maybe they are pulling back in a certain way. And this is really going to well, yes, it might trigger some of you. But they want you to know Divine Feminine, have faith. I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've had this download. Look at this King of Cups, very highly connected. This is Piscean energy. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Hang on to that trust, even if you feel it's like delusional for you to do so. Literally, trust me, in moments where it's been really hard for me, my Divine Masculine, and I'm witnessing him being a certain way that he's literally triggering me, and it's literally me going, there's no fucking way he's my Divine Masculine, because there's just no way, I'm just wrong. I would literally tell myself internally in that moment, I'd be like, no, he knows exactly what he's doing and I trust him. And I would say in my mind, I trust you, Divine Masculine, I trust you. Guide me through this. Guide me through this interaction with you right now. Show me. And literally almost always, not even almost, every single time, as soon as I have relinquished that control and given him that trust, it's worked itself out very quickly. Yes. Have faith. Hierophant, have faith. Have trust. Have faith in the connection. Be committed. How committed are you to this connection? Because being committed means being committed energetically to Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine is saying there's also some sort of surprise here too. So you might, when you start to feel triggered, know that for some of you there is a surprise coming. Something to do with the connection. They're really going to surprise you in some kind of way. They have something planned. I'm hearing they have something up their sleeve. One sec. I asked, what is it that they have up their sleeve? And what they have up their sleeve is something to relieve you of all stress, burden, worry. They're balancing